So you're looking for square footage with the option to make a bedroom on that primary floor. Well, look no further, because I'm here in Clinton, Maryland, but I'm going to show you a new community by this builder being brought to you in Accokeek, Maryland, that's going to give you all that. And we're going to get into that right now. Now, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Brittany Stinney, realtor, proudly serving the DMV. And look, I'm going to show you this community here. This, where I am now, is in Clinton, Maryland, but this neighborhood sold out. So you missed out on this one, but you're just in time to make it for the Accokeek community that only has 10 lots available. But before we do that, before I show you this beautiful floor plan, make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications. That way you don't miss out on anything that we discuss in this channel. And of course, whether you're looking to sell or buy in the next 9 days or the next 90 days, scroll down below, hit our contact, whether call, email, text, invite us to a virtual call. We're happy to talk about your real estate goals and how we can make that happen for you. Now, you want to make sure you stay to the end, because this community, like I said, is in Clinton, but I'm actually going to drive over to the neighborhood in Accokeek to show you where these lots are going to be placed. And this is just one of the 4 floor plans that we're going to take a look at. This model behind me is actually one of 4 floor plans that they're going to have for this new neighborhood. But let's stop talking. Let's go ahead and take a look at this beautiful home and see if this is where you want to call your new home. All right, so here we are in the Hawthorne model. That door, this beautiful home. Walking in, they have like dark oak floors, and I believe this might be either luxury vinyl. That's what it's looking like to me. But space as soon as you walk in. So right off the front door, you have this beautiful room with the upgrades. And again, keep in mind, we're in a model home, so they're going to show you everything the house could be, right? So you can make additional upgrades, and then you want to always talk to your realtor to talk to the sales rep to see what exactly is included, what is not included. I could talk you through a few things, but this community in Accokeek, which is only going to be about 10 lots, they're going to sell relatively quickly, I can imagine, and they're going to have 4 floor plans. So this is one of 4 that we're looking, okay? So this one, again, the Hawthorne model, you have this room that they currently have set up as a dining room, absolutely gorgeous with the space. And I like it too because the orientation of it is like long, if that makes sense. A lot of times you come in rooms and they're more square and a little boxy, and this one has like length and width to it, and this nice open. And then you have to this side, this living room. You can set this up as an office. There probably is opportunity. Nah, probably not actually. I was gonna say you could add doors here, but the reason I'm thinking you can't is because you have the stairs right here. So there's ways that you can make this your own, right? That's the goal, to make the house your own. But they have the tray ceiling, and even just how the door is set up is really pretty. You have privacy, but you still have the windows right here. And so the light is just pouring in from your front door, from that front area of your house. Now, this, I don't know what this is. It's a closet, but it's an interesting closet. The doors, so you can see like this glass door, and that was actually kind of throwing me a little bit. Drop it in the comments, like what would you use this space for? I believe this is more of a coat closet, but they also have a chair set up in here, so that's why it kind of threw me. I don't know, it's a unique little space, but it is a deep closet. Let's go with that. It's a deep closet. Use it how you see fit. And you can see even from behind me, just to give you a different vantage point of what this room looks like. It's really nice. Now we walk into your 2-story family room. This is an upgrade. Standard, you're actually going to have an additional bedroom, I believe, right here, but you can do this for an upgrade. And keep in mind, these houses are starting in the mid-7s, probably with like everything that you see here today, all the upgrades and everything. You're probably going to run around the low 9s, low to mid 9s. So that just gives you a mindset in terms of what the price range is going to look like if you were to go all in on this property. So you have these ceilings, really high ceilings. You have this beautiful, my brain just went blank. Anyway, beautiful ceiling right here. That's gonna come to me like as soon as I get in my car. This nice feature with the fireplace on the wall, and I even like that they have the windows going all the way up here. That is going to drive me insane that I can't remember what that's called. So you have a ton of counter space as we come into your kitchen. You have counter space over here, double ovens right here, a nice wide island that gives you enough space for seating with even the cabinets down here, your fridge, and the pantry is so gorgeous to me. It's actually a very large pantry. I personally love how they didn't give you the standard pantry door that just opens up. You have this beautiful barn door that slides over. Just aesthetically, I think that's pretty. Barn doors are still in for the moment, but I mean, look at this, y'all. This pantry is pretty massive. Normally I don't focus in on the pantry, but you're not gonna run out of space in this kitchen. If you need a kitchen with cabinet space and counter space, look no further. It does come standard with your Samsung appliances. You have your cooktop, and they have this as well. So you have all these features. And then you even have your island, in your island, you have your microwave down here, which is nice because then you don't have it on your counter and you don't have to lose space with your double ovens, and it's not over your cooktop because you have your beautiful hood right here. And the way they have it set up, they have these beautiful subway tiles. Look, I was gonna go upstairs. We have more back here. So you have a mudroom with a closet, a half bath. I'm gonna come back here, but I wanna show you something. So you kind of just take a little detour right here. You have this beautiful area, which is really nice because you're right off of your dining room. And so if you need some prep, I mean, the kitchen's right on the other side of the wall, but if you wanted to, you probably could put a sink here to make a wet bar, but technically it's like a dry bar right now. But look, so you just swing right in and you're back at your dining room, okay? So that's a nice space, so you don't have to buy anything additional to put like all your nice chinaware and everything like that. Oh, and going back to your mudroom, you actually have like a little welcome center. So you can put your mail and keys and all those things, because right here you have your garage. Currently it's being used as a sales center, so I can't show you that, but you do have an option to add on and make it a 3-car garage. And this is gorgeous. This makes this a multi-generational house if you would like it to be, right? It just gives you space because this is currently set up as a bedroom, or if you needed this to be an office or a play area, gaming room, whatever you need for your family. You do have a full bath, or family or yourself, let me say that. No matter what your lifestyle is, if you could fit here, that's what I'm trying to say. But you have a full bath right here. Yeah, this is nice. And they do have carpet in this bedroom, and then you go to hardwood floors as soon as you come out here. Let's go back into the kitchen. Well, let me show you this. So they don't have a deck that's added on to this one, so I can't step outside to show you what it looks like, but I will show you just from the window. Your yard space is pretty phenomenal. And you have a large front yard too, so you have a good amount of space, and you're still not far from your neighbors where it's kind of creepy, but far enough where they're not like looking into your life every time, right? So you have privacy, but you still feel included. So let's go downstairs first. Now, without the basement, the house is around over 4,000 square feet, around like 4,600 square feet. So your basement's going to give you that additional square footage. And fun fact, in Maryland, usually the basement is not included in the square footage. Usually it's just reported like what we call above grade square footage. So the total square footage is going to be larger. So you're probably going to sit around 5,000 square feet when you include the basement. So right off here, here's what this is, double doors. Huh, interesting. I say interesting because when you see double doors, you think it's going to lead to something grand, and it does, but this is currently a blank canvas. This could be a really cool space for like a theater room because you have like the length of it. You do have your systems right here, so that might create a little bit of blockage, but yeah. And they have their surround sound system set up here. Yeah, they have really impressive closets, like they're deep closets. it's just space. They have a wet bar to this side, and then when you come over here, you do have your walkout from the basement to your yard. You know what, since we couldn't see it upstairs, let's take a quick look since we're down here. Yeah, that's nice. Look, it's just peaceful. If you need space, this is a great amount of space. You can set up a patio or deck or whatever works best for you and still have enough space to run around, run through the grass. It's just so calm and quiet out here. All right. Try to dust off my shoes. Okay. Make sure I don't track any dirt. Let's take a closer look real quick at your wet bar. And I love, they have TVs everywhere here, but they have a TV setup over here. You actually have two sinks down here. And I'm actually surprised they don't have a little like a wine fridge or something, but you can easily set that up, add that in, but you still have a ton of cabinet space. So this makes it a great space for entertaining, man cave, lady lounge, family lounge, kid lounge, singles lounge, club, whatever you want to make it, right? And it keeps going. Closet. You have a full bath right here. There are a lot of doors. Oh, okay, so this actually leads to the other side of the space that we showed you over there with the double doors. Let's see if there's a bedroom down here. Okay. Nope, another vacant space, but a very large vacant space. So you could easily make this into another bedroom. This is so much space, y'all. Yeah, so you can make this into whatever works best for you. A theater room, a massive game lounge. I'm married to a person, my husband, who plays a lot of video games. So that's why I always think like a gaming room or something like that, mainly because I don't like seeing the games everywhere, and this space could work for it. But there's so many things you could do because it's your house. It's your house, and you can make it into what works best for you and your lifestyle. But let's go take a look upstairs. Quick note, you do have two systems here for this size house. That's great that that's already included, so you don't have to worry about any issues or the temperature being kind of weird in some parts of the house. Just coming up from the basement, y'all, this 2-story family room and just the space, it's very nice. So we're here on the top floor, right off the stairs. Swing into the first bedroom. 2 closets. That's nice. Ensuite bathroom, which is actually a Jack and Jill bathroom. I love the flooring choices they have. And it's nice because when you come over here, you have a separate door. So if people are getting prepared in the morning, they have access to the sink. Someone else can still be in the shower and doing what they need to do. And you come in here in your second bedroom. Both bedrooms are nice size. This one has 1 closet, but it's a deep closet. So you don't have the 2 closets like you have in the other room. They really have done nicely with these closet sizes. You have a linen closet right here. And then your beautiful laundry room, which is nice. It has this nice sink right there and plenty of space to add your washer and dryer. You walk in here, ooh, to your primary bedroom. Tray ceilings, light coming in. As you can see, it's enough space to add multiple areas for sitting. They even have a desk right here, but plenty of space in this room. Oh, and this is a nice feature you don't always see in a primary bedroom. They actually have like a little dry bar right here. It's nice if you come home from a day, you need to hide away from other people in your household. You're right there. You come into your closet where you have 2 massive closets. Oh, it keeps going. I mean, honestly, if you needed to or wanted to, because I know some people want closets that look like houses, right? You could knock out, probably, make sure there's no structure issues, but knock out this wall and have one really large closet. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways to make this different if you would like to. And then you walk into your just peaceful bathroom. Floating bathtub, beautiful shower with 3 shower heads. Oh no, I lied. 4 shower heads and seating in it as well. And then your sinks both on each side of the door, so everybody can have their own space and keep the peace. And then linen closet and just your separate toilet area. So I feel like everybody could get along in this house. What do you think? Told y'all, so remember what it was. I did not have to Google it, by the way. This is called a coffered ceiling. That was driving me insane while it was escaping me. But yeah, so beautiful. Coffered ceiling, you get it here. All right, so as promised, I wanted to show you where these new lots are going to be built. As you can see from behind me, there's already a developed neighborhood, so that's pretty cool. And you're located behind 210 or Indian Head Highway. So that's actually phenomenal if you need to commute elsewhere outside of the Accokeek area, like Northern Virginia and the southeast portion of DC. Different directions, but you're going to be about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on traffic, y'all. Y'all know the DMV traffic fluctuates, right? And it can make or break your life in terms of your schedule. But you're in great location to get to those areas relatively quickly compared to other areas because you're right behind 210. All right, so but you see these lots right here. Not sure why the sign, if that's confusing, it says starting in the upper 6s. I don't know if the price already changed, but it's definitely starting in the 7s now. And I've been saying all day 10 lots, 10 lots, 10 lots. Well, I found out right before I left they've actually already sold 1, so there's only 9 remaining lots. So depending on when you see this video, you might have already missed out, but if you're seeing it, make sure you hit us up on our contact to see if these are still available, so that way we can get you in sooner than later. Go ahead and scroll down, hit our contact, have a call, we'll get you one of these properties so you can build your dream home here in Accokeek, Maryland. Ugh, that breeze is so inviting, y'all. All right, let me know, what do you think? There we have it. I could not help but sit down in your new basement and just take all this in. But let me know, did you like this property as much as I did? Again, this community is currently in Clinton, but the new community is only 10 lots and it's going to be in Accokeek. So they're going to go relatively quickly. So if you like this, make sure you hit our contact below. Call, email, text, invite us to a virtual call, whatever works well for you. We're happy to do that so that way we can make this your home. Now, if this isn't it, if this didn't fit, if you're like, Brittany, I like what you're doing, but that's just not what I need in my life, still hit up our contact, right? We're able to talk about what works well for you and what it is you're looking for and figure out how we can do that. And that includes even if you're just trying to strategize right now on how to make your next home the right home for you. So I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this beautiful Maryland weather. We're actually not too humid today, but let me know if you have any thoughts or questions in the comments below, and give it a thumbs up if you found this video helpful. Other than that, I'll see you on the next one.